Hey guys, so want to talk to you today about the plans you make, the goals you're trying to set. Now, a lot of times when we go to set a goal, we tend to fixate on the things that we don't know how to do to get to that goal. And that's a huge problem. We need to first focus on things we know how to do, and by doing those steps that we know how to do, it will unveil the things that we don't know how to do. So instead of fixating on the stuff we don't know how to do, and in turn, if we do fixate on those things that we don't know how to do, it's going to make us fail. We need to focus on those things that we do know how to do. Just taking those little steps, even if it's a micro step, I mean, really small and seems like it's insignificant. If you're doing that and going along the way, it's going to put you on the right path. And that's so important to keep trying to make progress any way possible. And the thing is, once you get on this path, more than likely it's going to start kind of consuming your life. You're going to start thinking about it more and more. And then you're probably going to talk to people about it. And guess what? When you start talking to people about this, they're going to give you some help. They might give you the solution you've been looking for. And this is part of the unveiling. It's about going for something, trying to figure it out as you go along, do research where you can, and you just talking about it, people are going to want to help you out. People are going to say, oh, have you thought about this? And that's exactly what's happened at this growth conference. You know, there's a lot of information that was given this past weekend, and some of us like, man, how can I apply that to real estate? Because some of these things, we're talking about, it was like selling like widgets. It was just selling an actual product. And now with real estate, yes, okay, you have the building, but I don't own the building. I'm just an agent, an advisor. I just help somebody, buy, sell, or lease a property. I don't actually own this asset, and I'm not actually selling it or anything like that, or I'm not trying to acquire an asset. So it's kind of like, how do I apply this stuff to my business? And just by being around other people, that kind of gave me ideas. And I don't really want to say them on here just because, well, you know what, I'll just say it anyway. So they were telling me, hey, you're in the real estate business. Well, now if you go to lease out a property or something like that, these people are going to need insurance. So you say, hey, I know this guy over here that does insurance sales, and you can kind of upsell them on that. Or if they buy the property, you say, hey, I know you're going to need property insurance, other types of insurance, possibly business insurance. Say, well, I get the perfect guy over here for you. So now I've got to go out actually and find that person so I can actually upsell them on that. But that's kind of like added value. So rather than me saying, hey, I can help you buy an office, or whatever the asset class is that they're trying to buy. Now I can say, hey, I know you're in the market for this, and if I can get some kind of price comps on insurance, say, look, for this square footage in this area, roughly you're looking at about this, but if you want, I can forward your information to somebody who does the insurance sales, and that way they can actually give you a quote on that. And look, I'm providing more value. So I'm providing more value than just being a real estate advisor. Now I'm showing them, hey, look, if you're wanting some insurance, I know the perfect person. They can really help you out. I work with them a lot, and I can advise them over there. And hopefully, the plan would be to work out something with someone to get a fee, get some little kickback from bringing them a client, stuff like that, bringing them a lead. And so it's, again, this is what I'm talking about. I didn't know how I could really kind of get my foot in the door a little bit more to be able to monetize things a little better. And and then here somebody told me about it. So I was just thinking, okay, well, I've just got to get the lead. I've just got to get the person. And now here's another way I can really secure the work, because there's plenty of great commercial realtors out there, and I want to be a great one too. So this is a way I could go about it. It's a really easy way. But kind of going back to goals, that's kind of more just my job, I guess. I mean, but it is a goal to sell something. But anyways, goals. You might have some really big goals, but how do you get there? The old saying, eat an elephant. How do you eat an elephant? It's one bite at a time. Same thing. How do you accomplish a huge goal? One step at a time. You can't just go all in, try to do 20 steps at once. You have to do that one step. And so start with the steps that you know how to do. And then figure it out from there. And as you go along, maybe you're talking to people like, yeah, I've really been struggling with this. And, oh, yeah, I did that. But boom, here we go. This is how you do it. It's really just as simple as that. And things are going to be unveiled to you. You just gotta put some faith in it and realize that it's going to come along the way. I know it's scary thinking, I don't know how to do this. I have no clue how to start. But you really do. You are just thinking about the very end game instead of what's right there in front of you. You need to think about the very first steps. Again, going back to my example of how to get a customer or client to buy a piece of property or to be able to sell their property. Well, I don't know exactly how to do it because every person is different, first of all. Second of all, I don't have the client yet. So how do I get the client? Why am I worried about how am I going to get them to list with me when I don't even have a client? I haven't even talked to anybody. So first step, find somebody to talk to. Second step, call them. Third step, follow up if need be. Fourth step, follow up again if need be. Fifth step, follow up again if need be. Sixth step, follow up again if need be. Seventh step, okay, yeah, I think you get it. It's probably follow up until something happens or they tell you, no, I don't want it, stop calling me, stuff like that. But then if they do list with you, then all those follow-ups worked out. And that's what you knew how to do. You knew how to call them. You knew how to make contacts with them. Just keep contacting them, keep in touch with them, and then maybe they'll list with you. Again, it's a big maybe. So you're going to have to talk to several people. That's the thing with sales. That's the thing with anything in life. If you want something in life, you are going to have to make multiple contacts. You cannot sit there and think it's just going to work out for you. That you're just going to think of an idea and boom, it's just done. It's going to happen there. No, you have to start with the first steps. So stop thinking about how you're going to get there and how is this going to get accomplished, and start with what you know. It's as simple as that. And as you get started, as you start doing those things the things you don't know will be unveiled to you. It's as simple as that, guys. I cannot explain it any more in any simpler detail than that. But just to start with the basics. Stop overthinking things. Stop thinking you have to know everything before you can get started, and just get started. It's so frustrating because I do the same thing. I overthink things sometimes. I've gotten a lot better about that as I've done it more and more, and you'll get better with it too. As you start doing this more and more, just, this is my idea, let's get started. I'll figure out along the way. You're going to get better at being able to do that. I know that is a hard thing, and I struggle with it myself. Sometimes, well, I need to learn more, I need to do this. No, simply just started. And that was one of the big takeaways from the Growth Con that I just went to, the 10X Growth Con with Grant Cardone, was just to get started. Just get started. I can't say that enough. Just get started. And once you get started, the rest will be unveiled to you. So guys, I hope this message has done something for you today. I hope it has pricked your heart and made you realize you just need to get started. Stop waiting for other people to tell you how to do something. Stop waiting for the perfect time. It's not gonna come. You've just got to get started, and stop overthinking on those things that you don't know how to do. They will be shown to you when it's time. Whenever you are ready, whenever you're at that step, they will be shown to you. I hope you have a blessed day. Please let others know about this. If you feel there is a need for your friends to know about this, please share this with them. Leave me a review. Let me know what you thought about it. I'm really enjoying doing these shows for you, bringing these messages, and I'm planning on doing more. That's one of the things with this GrowthCon, is telling me to do more. My heart is really telling me to do more, so there's going to be more. I hope you're ready.